Welcome to the Goods from the Woods. My name is Rivers Langley.
I'm Carter Glasscock.
And no Sam today, but never fear, we have two of our all-time favorite guests sitting in on mics 3 and 4. First up, he is a comedian, filmmaker, man of all trades, and one of our buddies. He's got a new movie called Chris Crofton, Nashville Famous. It's our friend
Seth Pomeroy, motherfuckers.
Hell yeah. And on mic...
Whoa, we can swear on this?
I can.
yeah.
Only me.
And on mic 4, he is a comedian, musician, also a jack of all trades, and he's got a new movie about him called Chris Crofton, Nashville Famous, and a new record called I'm Your Man, It's Our Friends.
More like jack off of all trades.
Oh, damn.
Chris Crofton.
Hell yeah. Welcome back, Chris. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Seth.
Happy to be here.
Oh, man.
Yay, hooray.
Yeah. it's-
Back at the scene of the crime.
That's right. Yeah.
we were talking about how earlier about how Chris was treated less than favorably.
Well, we never, that was never made the air. But
No,
anyway, no, I meant the scene of the crime. I just thought I was on a different podcast called The Scene
Yeah.
of the Crime.
Well, I mean, it's just
But
a
LA crime.
small crime, you know.
Oh, holy crap.
Yeah, you know,
I
just
don't-
that's conversational crack. It's okay. We don't.
Okay, I just got handed crack.
It starts the conversation about crack.
That's
you know?
right.
It's like-
So now it has your fingerprints on it.
My podcast is so boring compared to this, I can tell you that. No one's ever handed me crack.
Cold brew is good, but it can't hold a candle to cracka cocaina.
That's true.
Yeah, that's right.
That's true.
That's right. That's Italian for crack. So
Come here for the facts, people.
love
Rivers has got 'em.
Italian.
yeah. See, everybody else goes Italian.
Italian.
Yeah.
Nah,
E-Y-E.
That's hack.
Italian. Yeah, that's the dating app in Italy. It's Italian.
Or Italy, that
Is
place.
there a dating app where you can go out just exclusively date Italians?
I guarantee you there is.
Called Little Italy?
Yeah, there's a dating app for the Erewhon grocery store. So there's certainly.
right?
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, a certain tax bracket. You're like,
Oh, I
I'm
thought-
fucking anyone unless
Yeah.
you eat $50 strawberries.
Yeah.
I thought you were
It's-
insinuating
yeah.
that only like Italian people go to Erewhon.
No, I'm just saying with the specificity of a Los Angeles-based expensive grocery store versus the country of Italy, it stands to reason.
Yeah.
There's got to be, you know, if they got an app for everything.
I don't really even know what Erewhon is. They put that in after I left.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great. It's like $90 bottled water.
Yeah.
Like everything's super. The gimmick is everything's expensive.
So it's
Yeah.
like paying more as a power move.
It's
Yeah.
well, it's
And Andre 3000 shops there exclusively.
Yeah.
yeah. It does seem like a place where Andre would just be playing flute on the picnic
He's
tables
been very
outside.
public about it. He met a bunch of jazz musicians there.
Is that where you met?
Yeah. He
God,
he
that's-
talks about it without even knowing it's looked down upon.
God, that's like
Much like flute playing.
That's so perfect for Erewhon. That really is.
yeah,
When
heroin.
he says he met a
Erewhon.
Let's do some of that
When he says he
heroin.
met a bunch of jazz musicians, he means he met Reggie Watts over and over.
In different disguises.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Erewhon. I've started taking tourists there. They like Erewhon's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a big place they want to see because they have a $25 smoothie that's endorsed by,
yeah.
you know,
Sabrina
everybody.
Carpenter or something?
No, it's Haley Bieber, which
Oh, not even a celebrity, just married to one who's dying.
Oh well, it's
Publicly.
So she's married to one who's dying. Her father, though, is the great Stephen Baldwin.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah.
Haley Bieber is the daughter of Stephen
Look at her
Baldwin?
face,
Oh, yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, what a
she's-
great city this is. I like people meet each other and they're like similar lifestyles.
That's right.
I
yeah.
love it.
That
Yeah,
country
yeah.
singer Elle King's dad is
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider.
Oh, yeah, I
Look
know
at her
that.
face, you can see it too.
Oh, I know.
Not in a nice way.
Buried in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Buried in there is the
Between
animal.
the tattoos that say best #best life, hashtag whiskey.
Whiskey cups.
You can do it.
Erewhon though, I want to go there.
You
Sounds
can
like-
do Italy. There we go.
So it's like Raya, except a grocery store.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's
There was one in the Palisades on the way to the wine bar.
what happened?
Oh yeah, it's it survived. Everything else around it
Yeah.
is reduced to cinders.
That was
yeah.
That was,
Yeah, you can get like a hot bar lunch there for like $40.
yeah.
I got confused with Uniqlo.
Uniqlo?
Oh, that's
just
Uniqlo's
clothing.
a
Skinny
clothing
pants.
store.
And that's like
okay.
kind of cheap. They're like cheap-ish.
Yeah, that's fast fashion.
Some
You're on
rich
the wrong
guy in
side of
Brooklyn-
history.
Some rich guy in Brooklyn took me to Uniqlo and told me,
Uniqlo.
forced me basically to buy pants there, which I threw away.
Yeah, they were like
That's real.
dojo painting.
That's a real
pants.
story.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
going to fill in any of this. Well, he'll never. There's not a chance. I did a play in New York. And the producer's husband and I I thought hit it off, but then it turned out he really hated me, actually. And he took me to Uniqlo.
As punishment.
How do you know he hated you?
Oh, because
actually?
he
But let's get you
during
some
dinner,
ill-fitting
he called-
pants.
Because
Because
what?
during dinner, like when I barely knew him, he called me a haughty overachiever.
Haughty?
Haughty, like, meaning like
oh God!
yeah.
And what
What
did you do?
succession insult is that?
How did you handle that? What did you say?
Amazing.
Well, his wife was mad at him too. She said, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, "I
This
think he
guy's
thought-
haughty."
I think he thought I was going to steal his wife."
Oh
And
yeah,
she was like 80,
charismatic.
so like I wasn't going to steal his wife.
Being charismatic and bald.
I might have
is
tried to
tough,
steal
I
his
know.
wife if she was younger.
Yeah.
But,
That's what you said, and you flipped the
I'm kidding.
table.
I'm kidding.
Old
No,
wife.
But he did take me to Uniqlo. He was
You got
obsessed.
an old wife,
He was
fool.
obsessed with Uniqlo. He didn't have a job. He was like a rich kid who was like 70.
This guy's definitely going
And
to
so
hear
he
this
just
podcast
was like, "Have
now.
you been to
No.
Uniqlo?" And I was like, "I don't know what it is even." And he's like, "It's this incredible clothing store. And I wear everything from Uniqlo." And I was like, "Oh, cool." And he's like, "Me and you are going to go." And then he like was like, "What are you going to get?" And I was like, "I don't know. None of this stuff's really my style." But I bought these like crazy painter pants that
Yeah,
were like
that's like
way
that's all
too
they
big
have.
for me.
Yeah.
And I wore them to one rehearsal of the play, and then I threw them away.
Wow. I don't know, but how long ago was that?
2022. I thought,
Oh,
but I
okay.
got confused between Uniqlo and Erewhon. And
Yeah.
If you're listening, Rafe. His name's Rafe for real, and he was an all right guy, but he was a guy whose dad was just a mobile executive, and so he just was set for life, and it
Yeah.
had a bad effect on him.
Well, you can find clothes at Uniqlo if you're if you have that kind of.
They have a
disposal.
closed buffet. You
No.
can get 4 tank tops for
Well,
by weight.
they must. I mean, you're a thinner man than I. But when I went to Uniqlo, I was like, these are like for teenagers that are from different countries other than America. The last time I went in there was like 2015.
Is it like clown clothes? Like
so
what-
they must have like scaled them up for the American market because they're tiny or at least.
They are small.
But
'Cause you said these were big pants.
They were kind of like cargo pants /
Yeah. That's
painter
all their
pants.
shit is. Yeah.
It's like,
That's why I asked when you went because I remember going in 2015 and it was like I was like, oh, cheap jeans, that's cool, and all the jeans were like skinny jeans basically,
totally.
and for short people. I was
Do they
like,
limit your movement?
they were just too big.
No,
I mean,
they're-
they just were loose on my hips, and so I couldn't. They were falling off me, is what was happening. I bought it too big. I was under pressure. I didn't want those pants. I didn't check the size.
On the stand right now.
Like you're trying to do a monologue for Death of a Salesman,
I
and
made
your
a
pants
mistake.
keep falling down.
Networking. This guy was married to the producer, and I was like, I got to get some pants because it'll be good for my career. I'm not kidding. And I bought these pants that were under pressure because I was just like, I don't even want these pants. And then I wore them one day, and I felt very silly. And I think everybody was kind of like, what? Where'd you get those
Did he
pants?
pay for the pants?
They were a style of pants I've never worn before.
Yeah.
Pants. Did he pay for those pants? That guy?
No, that was the thing. It was just like I just
Wow.
bought them.
He made you go to a second location with him after bringing it up, and then he watched you purchase something.
That's
Yeah, and then he called me a haughty overachiever. Like later,
that's no, you can't do that.
Later that day.
fucking Rafe.
I think that's actually what broke the friendship between Diddy and 50 Cent.
Is that right? It
Diddy
was-
tried to take 50 Cent shopping, and he was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh yeah, I remember.
You don't take another man.
But that was
That's
for
what he said, yeah.
drugged butt fucking, an entirely different
Hey,
pursuit. I
you
think.
know.
a
Well,
lot
if-
of reasons to draw the
All
line.
right, one more thing about Rafe. He actually had his name legally changed to RAFE.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Which
wow.
takes all the mystery out of it anyway. If you're going to get laid, it's by spelling it Ralph and saying it Rafe.
yeah,
Yeah.
Not by
That's true.
spelling it Rafe.
That's
then you're just
true.
not. Then you're just a weirdo.
That
He spelled
had,
it like silent movie star, Rafe.
Yeah. You haughty overachiever.
that had to have been a post Rafe Fiennes like addition to the personality. You know what I mean? No one was doing Rafe before that
No.
guy.
Rich people always name their kids something stupid.
Winthorpe.
They name their kids something difficult to make them look better than other people's kids.
Yeah.
Oh, your kid's named Bill. My kid's name is Xavier. It's all that shit.
Oh,
But now
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
Swan. Now it's like something like
Yeah, totally. It's postmodern
natural,
as fuck.
yeah,
Gray, yeah,
ecological, yeah.
Now it's now.
Tectonic plate.
My son,
Tectonic plate, Walton.
behold, my son Tectonic.
this is my son biodegradable.
This is my son Volcano.
Yeah, we do have that.
This is my son upcycle.
My son Water Table.
That's good. That's good.
I guess that's not that
That's
far
a
off
really
from
good
mine.
name for a kid. A water table, that would be a major power move.
Get a +1 with water table.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, this is almost turning into an ongoing series here on the show. I suffer in silence for the sins of the world every week by watching Bill Maher's Club Random.
Oh,
and I just have little
interesting way to spend your time.
little updates just from the Marosphere. Are you
Cool.
aware of Club Random?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I know. I
Oh, is this
know.
going to be about Woody Allen?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, well, you're opening a can of worms. I don't think we should open, but go ahead.
You don't have to say your true opinions on a shitty filmmaker, Seth.
Shitty filmmaker,
Oh.
shitty person, two different things.
Nah, the worst. Overrated.
I'll help.
Yeah.
Seth, I'll help you. Me and you can both say we love Woody Allen.
Lord. Well, yeah. So those who don't know, this past week, Bill Maher landed a whopper in the boat down there in his pornography dungeon. It was, of course, shamed, overrated filmmaker Woody Allen, and Bill Maher has a very specific way of trying to relate to shamed filmmaker Woody Allen. With
Strictly with the sex.
just this. Well, he's bringing up a sore subject. Let's go ahead and take a listen to.
Oh, this is great. I'm excited.
Oh,
just
God.
a small little clip, and you won't believe what they're talking about.
I got a DUI, which is not nearly what you went through. But
Wow. Wow, that is insane.
Out the gate, and I want to say I had to look this up.
That is pretty
Bill
great.
Maher got a DUI in 1992.
Oh, yeah, when he got canceled in 1992 at the height of his fame.
Right. And he's still talking about this
yeah.
like it just happened.
Yeah, when he was super relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
The mob was coming for nightclub mediocre comedian Bill
Yeah.
Maher in
Politically
1992.
incorrect
That's before
era.
politically incorrect.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
Politically
so.
Oh, yeah, I
Incorrect
guess
was
you're
on,
right.
like,
Yeah, that's a little later. Yeah.
It was on earlier than you think.
I think
It's funny that I thought he was like a leader for free thought at one point, like because politically incorrect was great, at the time, and it was very TV, so it had boundaries.
Right.
As soon as he let this guy just talk freely,
Yeah. Well,
it got out of control.
Okay.
Yeah, but
When did it start?
1993.
Okay.
So yeah,
Oh, right before.
So the
Okay,
year
yeah.
after his cancellation via
oh yeah,
driving under
when
the
he was a big
influence,
shit Hollywood
was
actor,
huge at the
yeah,
time.
Look
Yeah,
at what
for
movies he was
DC
in.
Cab with
Yeah.
Mr. T.
Yeah, horrible stuff.
Oh yeah, but yeah. So he's trying to relate to Woody.
Bill Maher's one of my favorite actors.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't give him a shot because of this DUI. They
Just don't
fucking took him
assume. There's a
down.
big group here. Don't assume.
Yeah, they took him down.
they make it go through a 14-week program and go to AA meetings. And
Okay,
His
so
tone of voice is incredible.
Oh
it's
my God.
amazing.
So condescending always.
Especially considering who he's talking to and how
Yeah,
he's
that's-
trying to relate to him. Like,
This is funny
we
stuff.
have the same problems. Yeah.
like, you are entrapped into the criminal justice system.
For going to alcohol classes for 14 weeks.
As
you hear the
he
ice-
swivels, yeah.
I also like
the ice
idea
swimming
that
around
He's
and
the
the
victim.
sweaty
He's the
drink.
victim for getting a DUI. Like he got entrapped into the justice system.
That's what he's
by
saying.
breaking
Yeah.
the fucking law.
14 weeks
and
of his
threatening
life.
the lives of pedestrians. And he was entrapped into the justice
And
system.
he had to go to AA.
Professional victim, boomer,
All
piece
that's
of shit.
very reasonable
Perfect,
punishment.
the perfect boomer. I mean,
Yes.
he's the perfect boomer.
Oh, it's going to get so much worse.
But even at that level, I was like, whoa, this is awful. I mean, first of all, there's a lot of people who love it that they just have complete power over you and whatever you do, because now you're in the system. The system, it gives you a great insight.
It does feel like AI made this because it keeps panning over to Woody
He's
Allen.
doing nothing. He's waiting for him to quit telling him nonsense about his personal life.
The system, it gives you a great insight into what it must be like. For black Americans who were at the shitty end of the justice system.
Okay, so
Okay, but he's going, no, not me, not that.
yes,
Instantly.
He's Billy Joeling him. The last time we covered this, it was Bill Maher being like, "You should write a song about having sex with underage people, Billy Joel." And Billy
That's
Joel,
really what he said. Why?
Oh, yeah.
Because he's like, you've done it so much? How did that come up? I don't know.
No, because Bill Maher's like, I can't write a song. I tried to write a song and I can't. But but I have a great idea for a song.
Oh, Midas touch everywhere else. Just when
Yeah.
it comes to writing songs, it's always
Yeah.
been difficult.
Bill Maher's an idea man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he just, it's weird. I feel like he's kind of on a fun secret crusade to just make people the most uncomfortable.
It's insane how much he talks on an interview. I know it's personality based. Mark Maron does that too, but he's like trying to engage.
Right.
He changed, like, there's so much information in this very simple anecdote that has nothing to do with the person he's talking to at all.
He drunkenly overshares every time he interviews somebody.
But I just love that Bill Maher is saying that because he had to go to 14 weeks of alcohol classes and had to attend AA meetings, he understands the black experience. You know,
they're looking at you forever.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're looking. Fuck off. Anyway.
For their whole existence.
Yes, but I was lucky because
I am saying it, but it gives you an insight when you see the justice system up close.
Yes,
it's sobering.
Right, but fortunately, I was never really in the system because I was never charged.
Of course you were. There were 2 police investigations.
Yes, but I was never charged with anything. I was found.
I know, but that would make me
found that nothing ever happened.
I know,
in both investigations. So I never really suffered as much as you might think. But I will say, it was fortunate. It came at a fortunate time in my life because I didn't have to worry about money and I didn't have to worry about making films. I made them and Well,
you were much younger when those 2 police investigations were going on. I would be shitting in my pants if the police were investigating me.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
It's like 2 completely different. I mean, whatever you want to say about Woody Allen, at least he's like, rational logic.
Well,
let me explain the logic of my life. And
He also,
like,
Woody Allen doesn't want to talk about it.
No, it's straight up.
Yeah. Well, he knows going on this. There's no fucking way they're not talking.
Right.
I mean,
I don't think he expected him to probably say that you were investigated by the police.
And you're now black.
Twice.
You're now black.
Especially after, but even like after the first time, Woody Allen was clearly not wanting to hear that he was investigated by the police.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How did you not shit in your pants?
I mean,
I'd be shitting in my pants.
Yeah.
Very strange. Shitting my pants is all you have to say. You don't need in.
That's crazy.
Well, he went to Cornell. He speaks properly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great thinker.
he is. Woody Allen is trying to be evasive and not talk about it.
He's Woody Allen. You know, if I have to give the devil his due for one thing, it's that he didn't take the bait. Bill Maher does this to every guest where he's like, isn't the woke trying to lasso you and pull you down behind a wagon on the Wild West Trail but while
also,
you're being tarred and feathered?
Isn't everybody usually smoking weed and drinking as well, too?
He's drunk for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, like, isn't that kind of the idea of the show's like, you can get stoned here at the...
it's Bill Maher's pornography dungeon. Wow. He records this in his home.
Yeah, I'm just surprised. I don't know who told Woody Allen this was a good idea.
Well, I'm not going to get
why
it.
Woody Allen would have thought...
I know enough about his press
Is
stuff.
Woody Allen a fan of Bill Maher?
No.
Or does he even have anything to promote?
He can't do press anywhere. They won't let him do press anywhere. So this is a scenario where some crazy right-wing guy is like, you can be on my podcast for 2 hours. He just wrote a novel that's going to come out. So like, there's stuff he wants to talk about, but people won't give him the platform, which is, it's up to them.
For someone who meant as much to me as
that.
Woody Allen did when I was younger,
Yeah.
that is like, this is just such a sad, I mean, everything about this is just sad. And also the fact that Bill Maher thinks that DUI is like somehow a victimless crime.
Right.
He's a moron. I mean, he's such a fucking moron. He's such a dope.
Oh, yeah.
He's
He's such a self-serving fool.
Well, and now he has someone driving him around. Famously, at one point, he was trying to talk about the homelessness situation in Los Angeles. He's like, yeah, I mean, when I ride around these streets, and I was like, oh, not drive.
a window.
Passive.
He has this air of like he's like a CEO or he's like been a politician. He's done none of that. He's just been an unfunny hat comedian since like the 80s. I don't understand where he gets this like sense of entitlement.
Oh, that was my favorite Bill Burr thing that he said to him when he was on this
that
fucking
was
disaster.
great
He's
stuff.
like,
Yeah,
you're a
that was
fantasy
great.
football coach. You've never been to Washington.
yeah,
Fucking
exactly.
incredible.
Yeah, well, Bill Burr is the best at that kind of thing. It's like he's smarter than you for sure.
He's
number
way
one.
smarter.
Way quicker.
Yeah, and second of all, he actually does have like strong moral ground and stuff, but he's not insane and he's not like accusatory. So like you're fucked when you put something like that across from this guy.
Well, and the funniest part with that one was where he was like, he was like, what? you don't do comedy clubs anymore, knowing that Bill Maher hasn't stepped foot in a comedy club since probably the DUI. That's probably why, you know.
Yeah, well, he got in the system and they wouldn't let him.
Yeah, he's been in the system, but he's been just doing...
He got sucked into the system by drinking and driving.
Yeah, like he's just been doing theaters of his own crowd for the last 30 years. So it's like, and whereas Bill Burr is like at the Comedy Store pretty regularly in front of real people and small crowds and shit. And Bill Maher is like so disgusted by the idea. It's kind of amazing. He's like, comedy clubs? Like,
it's like comedy as a craft versus a guy who wants to be a celebrity. And this guy wants to be a celebrity. It has nothing to do with anything else.
Go sweat it out at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
He tried to do it through acting, didn't work. Did it through comedy, and then did it through TV.
Well, that's what's new with William Maher.
I love how we started the podcast by making me admit I like Woody Allen movies. This is torture because half the people listening to this are very upset we didn't even explain
I like
ourselves.
Woody Allen movies too.
Only
and this fucking crowd that fucking canceled Woody Allen did not. And I believe that Woody Allen deserved to be canceled.
Yeah.
Because I believe the allegations against him are
for Point Break alone or whatever that movie was.
Point Break.
Match Point. There we go.
Man, if he made Point Break,
I'd be on board.
Yeah, you would. You'd support him.
Anything
you'd
to be
support it.
canceled just because of Roadhouse.
If he did anything 1% as good as Point Break.
What if Rivers didn't know what movies Woody Allen directed and hated him for no reason?
I hated Batman and Robin.
That's right.
That movie is better than anything he ever did.
But what is insane is like the glee that sort of probably X crowd won't cancel Michael Jackson, and I know why. Because Michael Jackson means something to them.
And you can dance
they
that
couldn't
shit.
let go of him because that was their childhood. My childhood was Woody Allen, so it's like I understand why everybody's like, fuck that old bastard, because they never watched any of his fucking movies.
Yeah, they're all
that's true.
pretty rotten, though.
I will say, I took like a good 10 years
they
from
certainly
not
are
watching.
not rotten.
You haven't given them a chance. That's I don't believe that.
I understand. You're younger than me. So
I've seen Point Match and I've seen Annie Hall, and that's all I needed to see.
You've seen
good.
The Clients and Time to Kill, and those are
great.
Those are
fucking great movies.
There was a serious
shit happens.
It is interesting that there was a serious. People refused to. I mean, they still play Michael Jackson at weddings and stuff.
Because you can dance to it.
I mean,
you
they
can't dance to movies.
Well,
That's
no,
the
but I'm just
difference.
saying, like Michael Jackson. It's
obviously.
like people pick and choose who they want to get rid of. That's all I'm saying. And if something culturally doesn't mean anything to you, then cancel the fuck out of it. You know?
It's more like a personal victory because I've been a hater since the first.
Since you saw Point Break.
Since I saw Point Break.
Since they jumped out of that airplane.
I had a wino German teacher who was like, "You have to see the new Woody Allen film. It's tremendous."
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm the wino German teacher. I'm right here.
And he's
That's my guy. That's my guy.
It was a lady. She was from France, but she spoke German, and she just went.
She sounds cool as shit.
She goes, "You have to," and she gave us bonus credit to watch Match Point. And
that was the same way I ran my class back then.
just drinking Merlot and being like, "You have to see the most boring movie ever." And
that's a terrible example. It's like his 36th movie.
Yeah, so I watched it, and I didn't know that he killed the girl because I fell asleep halfway through. I was like, "Well, this fucking sucks." And then I read the Wikipedia the next day, and I was like, "You mean something happened in the last 2 minutes?"
Yeah,
you waited.
That movie's average.
You waited 100 minutes to have something
I
happen.
never even saw that movie. My favorite Woody Allen movie is Crimes and Misdemeanors. Probably.
Yeah, well, actually, that movie is sort of the dramatic version of Crimes and Misdemeanors. So it doesn't totally work because he already made that movie once and made the exact same message, but it's way funnier.
But I never saw that
more
tennis
entertaining.
one.
Actually, that's a good name for the segment. Bill Maher, Woody Allen, Crimes and Misdemeanors. That's perfect.
There you go.
You were a victim of over excesses of the Me Too movement and wokeness and a lot of inconsistencies there.
I have a fun story out of East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Woo!
So
Meadowlands.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Swamp.
Meadowlands.
It's a swamp.
There's a swamp. There's MetLife Stadium, and that is where in fair MetLife Stadium, where we set our scene. This is Chris Harris writing for the New York Post. So last Wednesday night, 37-year-old Joshua Scornavacci. I bet he's on Italian. He drove 150 miles from his home in Monton, Pennsylvania to East Rutherford, New Jersey to watch System of a Down and KoRn.
Whoa.
Double headliners at the MetLife Stadium, baby.
Did he do a lot of drugs when he got there? How did he get back home?
Oh, boy.
Wait. What year was this?
This is last Wednesday.
Oh no!
And so they have this big double headlining show at the MetLife Stadium, and this guy, so he goes. So I want to stress, if you're listening to this, at some time other than when it's being recorded, which is everybody, it's the summertime. The sun is up at 7:30. So at 7:30 p.m. during the song "Blind," he's seated on the 200 level of MetLife Stadium, and at that point, fans spotted him pleasuring himself and began recording him in the act. So are you a bigger KoRn fan than that?
Wait, did he time it?
One has to assume.
Did he ask the guy in front of him if he was ready?
Yeah. Are you ready? And then, yeah.
I
Wow.
know that song. Yeah.
Yeah,
Was he doing it proudly, or was he trying to like sneak around, jerk off?
The
What was he
video,
doing?
the video is hard to find. The original TikTok has been taken down, but
And the research. He's doing the research.
the
folks.
clips are fucking incredible because he's sitting by himself. Which I guess if you're gonna do that, that's polite.
Yeah, your friends should know about
Yeah,
it.
and he's sitting on the balcony level, so there's nothing in front of him. So again, somewhat taking the crowd's needs into consideration. But
Well, they were also like they were all like meth heads, right? Like at one
yeah.
point. So I think that like there's KoRn's music is popular within the meth community.
yeah.
So I feel like
he's just scratching his dick like a meth person.
well, I mean, I think meth it feels good.
That's probably true.
Sex stuff feels great when you're on meth. I
Like
think.
Carter knows. Fan of Crimes and Misdemeanors.
Yeah.
And meth.
I like to
sex.
smoke meth and watch Crimes and Misdemeanors and then
sex.
jerk
Are
off
you
to.
telling me that
grown-up
sex stuff feels even better than normal on meth?
That's what the word on the street.
so
Note to self.
I asked this guy once by my house. He said that was the case.
Okay, all right.
Wow.
I did have a lady tell me one time. I was like, "What's good about it? It's the meth." And she goes, "Oh, you smoke meth and then you just shit.
Whoa.
Feels so good." I was like, that was it. I was
Oh
like,
yeah, anything going in and out's a party on meth.
I guess. I was like, okay, I think I could just skip the meth then.
I don't think jerking
just
off
like
in public
bullets
is-
over Broadway.
Under this current administration, I don't really think that he could probably like be in the middle of doing that and be like, "Fuck off, you cuck," and then be like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, men do this. This is what men do.
So I love the way this is written. It says, even as women gasped in disgust, Skornovaci kept on going. Footage shared to TikTok showed he only stopped after being punched in the head by an enraged concert goer.
Damn, they even let him finish.
No, they didn't, because everybody starts filming him.
Well, it
and then-
becomes harder when there's a substance everywhere.
Yeah, well,
It's gonna be way harder to deal with.
And then one guy rolls up and he's just like, "What the fuck?" and jumps over a bunch of seats and just nails him in the side of the head. And
Was
I feel
KoRn
like if
aware
you
of
hit
this
somebody
on
while
stage?
they're jerking off, then you're somehow
Part of
also
it. Yeah,
having sex.
you help.
You're
Yeah.
having sex with that
You
person.
just accelerated the
You
sexual,
absolutely helped.
I mean, I think if you touch a guy while he's jerking off, then you are also suspect.
the wild footage cuts from the punch straight to security guards and a state trooper pulling him out of his seat. He was charged with lewdness and resisting
That
arrest.
security guard's a pervert too.
Yeah, there was a lot of them.
He was like, finally.
So Skornovaci's LinkedIn says that he works as an officer on a ship in Washington called the Brig Lady Washington.
Whoa.
That's where the jerker does work.
That's where the jerker
That's where the
works.
jerker
Lady
does
Washington?
work.
Yeah, but it turns out they contacted Grays Harbor Historical Seaport in Aberdeen, and they said that he hasn't actually worked there since 2016. I was reading this, and I was thinking, this sounds kind of familiar, and this seaport is on the other side of North Bay in Aberdeen from Westport Harbor Marina, and there was actually a story that we covered there back in February where another guy who's also named Joshua stole an $8 million fishing boat with a crew aboard and was going to meet up with the Chinese mothership, according to him. So something's going on down in Aberdeen. You got to
This is
check
all
the water.
Donald Trump's fault.
This is where Kurt Cobain is from.
Exactly. Yeah. So you either get geniuses or public masturbators and pirates.
He would have done it if he had lived.
Yeah.
He would have loved KoRn, and he would have loved jerking off.
Oh, yeah.
This is because of 5G.
Yeah, it's the 5G. It just came
the
to Aberdeen.
mothership, the Chinese mothership.
Y'all, it's time for a ding, 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 a heavyweight championship throwdown with
shit.
low energy folks. And today, I want to shout out our friend Jorf, listening on the...
That sounded made up.
It is made up. It's
Jorf.
It's Jeff with an R. Jeff spelled GEO with an R in there.
Shout out to Jorf.
Shout out to Jorf.
What's up, Jorf?
On the Patreon.
Jorf on golf.
Hey,
What's up, Jorf?
Jorf is a longtime patron, so definitely
Love
shout
you,
out to
Jorf.
Jorf. Yeah,
Love you, Jorf.
We love
What a name. What a
Jorf.
life. What a life you've lived.
So he reached out to me and actually was going to send this via postage. I was unaware of this particular drink, and he was like, what's the address? I can send it to you. So I look it up. I was like, oh, shit, they got this at Target. Save the postage. But he says that this is supremely weird, and I can't wait because this is a brand that I trust and love. And so if they've taken a weird turn, that's pretty cool. But we'll see. So, Chris, go ahead and tell the people what we've got just in time for fall.
Pumpkin cream Alani.
Nu.
Alani, where's new?
Should be under there, right? Where it says in you.
Oh, that. I
Yeah.
can't.
In
That looks
Y.
like.
It is, yeah.
that
Alani,
looks
New
like
York.
I would never have known that was new.
One of those
Is it
3D
new
eye
or
tricks.
in New York?
It's new. Alani Nu. Alani Nu.
Well, it looks like it'll get you smart.
Oh yeah. Let's crack it.
Let's
But
get smart.
First of all, what as a cold brew man, what is your opinion on the pumpkin spice phenomenon? Because I believe they're trying to do the energy drink version of that.
I like any kind of drug that is not alcohol because I can't drink alcohol.
Right.
So I'm allowed to have those, and I like them.
But do you
I
ever,
don't care what they are.
You don't? Okay, so
No, amp me up,
Yeah.
baby. Give
You-
me some pumpkin cream straight up. I don't
Okay,
care what
right.
it is. Pumpkin cream.
No,
go
but
ahead.
I mean like coffee wise. Do you fuck with like
Someone gave you one of these.
any of the
I would not
pumpkin
order
spice?
it, but if someone gave it to me, I would drink it.
Okay, right on.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
All right.
I like energy.
Yeah, overhyped, but generally pumpkin
I
spice
love
shit
energy.
tastes good.
Yeah,
It tastes
yeah,
good
yeah.
as hell.
But I want to say this is not like a coffee drink. This is an energy drink
This is
that's
gonna
gonna
make
taste like
us-
pumpkin.
Yeah.
This is like washer fluid.
Oh hell yeah! Oh, I can smell it. It smells weird.
Ooh, it smells like
Ew. that smells fucked
fucked
up.
up old cookie.
Terrible.
Shout
oh my
out-
god, it actually
Ew.
smells like fucking dough.
It
does smell like
It
dough.
It smells like
like
a
dough.
fucking.
Oh,
It smells like a fucking gingerbread man's taint.
It tastes like fucked up toothpaste. I took a little. Took a little.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, it smells like a gingerbread man's.
You want to
Cheers,
let's
Jorf.
do it.
This
Hey,
one's for you.
To Jorf
Yeah.
the
To
dog.
Jorf.
This is a dog that
Thanks
has a
for
keyboard.
nothing, Jorf.
Oh, this is terrible. This is fucking. Ugh.
Oh, I smell so much like a fucking
tastes really
a
bad.
perverted gingerbread man.
Oh, that's weird, dude.
It smells like a sex criminal gingerbread man.
Oh boy.
This is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, this is
I
pretty
don't
rad.
think I'm going to drink
Fucking-
more than a third sip.
This is pretty shocking. I
This
gotta
is the
say.
worst idea for a flavor
disgusting.
I've ever heard of.
It's not good.
I thought it was going to be orange. I was excited for it to be orange.
Oh no, it's
pumpkin,
pumpkin
baby.
as fuck.
No, it's pumpkin.
Yeah,
It's too realistic.
yeah, it's too
Ew. I
realistic.
can't even finish that. That's disgusting.
Tastes like a fucking gingerbread man's insole. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna drink the rest of it because I like energy.
Here's the sad part. This is only available in a 12-pack along with
Oh my
their
God.
caramel apple flavor.
That is
So,
seriously fucking.
I got 5 more of these to drink, folks.
That is really bad, and I like almost every artificial. I don't give a fuck usually. That tastes horrible.
That's-
Yeah, it tastes.
I do just want the energy, but it's tough.
I got the energy.
You don't
in
wanna
me.
get it
I
that
did
way.
It.
You
I
don't wanna
did
get
it.
that
I
way.
choked down that gingerbread man's cock.
It's not as bad as this as far as the taste goes, but it is, I would say, the weirdest thing that we've had since like the early days of Celsius when we tried the jackfruit one,
yeah.
which just tasted like straight piss, and all I was left wondering is why did you do this? Like, you know, flavor wise, like most flavors make sense to me, but this is one of those where like, why?
No, it's horrible.
Who thought that was a great? Oh, that is
horrible.
beyond weird. Yeah, that's 1 star out of 5 for me.
Normally, like Chris, I will drink any disgusting shit because it's fun to get crazy.
Yeah.
I give it a 0.5 to 2.25. It's
Yeah.
horrible. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
It tastes like a gingerbread man's dick nozzle.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I was trying to express.
What you saying out of 5, Chris?
Out of 5, I'd say 0 out
Zero?
of 5. That's
Okay.
the worst thing I've ever drank.
That's pretty bad.
That's the worst thing
Yeah.
I've ever drank, without a doubt.
Like I said, I got 5 more to take care of now.
You can just throw those down the drain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
I don't know.
That's
I paid for them. I'm going to do it.
That's a 0 out of 5. That tastes like elf schmegma.
yeah, it's
Have
pretty.
a lady over and give her a glass of that.
There we go. Yeah.
Would you like to be awake, my dear?
Hello, I've made spaghetti for dinner and also have special drinks.
I've made too much spaghetti for dinner.
I made a tremendous amount of spaghetti. There's not enough sauce, but I do have this drink. So just be careful with the sauce. I want some too. And,
The meatballs aren't ready yet, but
the
they'll
meatballs are just they're not going to be ready. Let's put it that way.
That's why you need to stay up.
And here is this dessert and a drink.
So we've been covering Alani Nu since 2020. That's when I first became aware of it. They started selling it at Target. But this is the first time I ever delved into the founders, because Alani Nu sold to Celsius back at the beginning of the year, I believe in February, for $1.8 billion.
This isn't the Kardashians one, is it?
It is, yeah. They had the partnership with the Kardashians. Sad to say, Kim Aid. Fucking delicious. One of their best flavors ever.
Kim Aid.
Kim Aid. Not even clever.
They're
not even Kardashian Aid.
Yeah, we gotta get her name on the shit somehow, but they're Kim Aid.
Kim Aid.
That's aid they deny people in Gaza.
Yeah.
Kim Aid. It's just for the rich. The Erewhon club members.
Yeah.
Andre 3000 and his flute.
So they've since sold. These are no longer the owners of Alani Nu, but again, this is the first time I ever looked them up, and holy fucking shit, I can't believe that I never looked up the lady who owns Alani Nu, because she is a fucking nightmare person. Her name is KoRn, and she started Alani Nu before. Again, she now has $1.8 billion because they bought the company from them. So
sucks.
she's loose now, but she started the company back in 2018 with her husband Hayden Robert Schneider. So Hayden, by the way, is spelled Haydn, and
Fuck yeah. Take those extra letters out already.
You know, he's like
Get
Pronounced
'em outta
Rafe.
here.
yeah, pronounced Rafe. Yeah, he's like Tumblr. Got to get rid of some vowels. But I found out there is an entire Reddit that is just devoted to hating these two people.
Oh, well,
And it's fucking
I'll
awesome.
join when I get home.
It is fucking great.
There's a will, there's a Reddit.
Oh, yeah. So I guess one of the main criticisms of Katie is that she's lazy. So she'll start brands and then just abandon them. And I think their first, alleged scam was she was doing private training sessions. She's like a fitness influencer. So she was doing private training sessions via email and charging $200 for them. And then just, taking on like 1,000 clients and just kind of like not paying attention and sort of letting it trail off. So that's what pissed off this big group of people initially.
What kind of training?
It just, I guess, being like, you were supposed
Like
to
life
send.
coach shit?
Well, so you were supposed to send her like weekly progress photos of what it was looking like,
yeah.
your body, and she was showing them to Hayden, and people were not happy about that. So just to get done with the volume of emails, allegedly Hayden is going through ladies' fitness pictures, so people were pretty pissed. So they didn't start off on a great foot, but also just recently to support the whole she's lazy thing, they just post pictures from her Instagram, and there was a picture of her baby.
She's lazy. I love the criticism. She's in bed all fucking day long, this lady.
There's a picture.
Why isn't she looking at my fitness photos?
She's lazy as hell. Okay.
There's a
Get the lead out of your ass.
Oh my god, this woman hasn't looked at my photo. It's been
well, that's the thing is like I'm gonna just spoil this. Like they do suck, but also the Reddit is such little bitches too.
That's right.
But yeah, one of the things was they posted a picture of her kid playing in the living room, and it had a gigantic shit in its diaper. Like it was like visibly like hanging down to the ground with poop.
Hanging down to the ground
Yeah.
with poop.
And
Jesus Christ.
visibly.
and people are like, "You lazy bitch!
You
Yeah.
lazy bitch, there's doo-doo in those diapers.
You're so lazy.
You're over there fucking scrolling on your phone, eating peanuts.
My
You're
God.
lazy.
Like
She
people
is
doing this
lazy.
research and commenting, and they're calling her lazy. There's shit in that baby's diapers, you piece of shit.
Yeah,
They're enhancing like CSI. Hold on, there's shit in that diaper.
They turn their laptop off and go have their mom make them lunch.
I was giving her the benefit of the doubt. I thought she was changing her baby's diaper, and that's why she could look at my fitness photos.
Yeah, no,
I know, she's lazy.
Turns out she's fucking lazy.
she's just filming her kid playing with Tinker Toys with shit in his diaper.
Clean that out.
Oh God, me and that baby are the same.
So
She won't change my diaper either.
other fun stuff on Katie. She has a gym that she runs in northern Kentucky.
Oh, my God.
And somebody left a 1-star review saying that she tip baits Instacart people, meaning that she will like put down it's $100 tip to bring her groceries, and then right before they
switch
get
it?
there, drop it down to nothing.
That's good supervillain
Dude,
shit.
it's amazing.
That's
Supervillain
like
shit.
good ground level supervillain shit.
And she's literally a billionaire. And she's
you
still
gotta
doing
keep
that
as
shit.
much of it as you can.
That's really rotten. That last one. That last one is the worst one of all. That's the worst one of all.
I like that, but that's one everyone can do.
Changing your baby. I mean, babies are resilient.
Like that's what I was saying. I was like, the Reddit is a double-edged sword because like they address very like concerning shit, but then also they are like
shit can't kill a baby.
Ticky tack little motherfuckers.
Shit can't kill a baby.
So
ain't shit can kill a baby.
Babies are tough. I mean, this is.
You throw them down the stairs.
You can't throw them down the stairs. I'm not trying. Don't try and put words in my mouth. I'm saying you don't have to change babies probably as much as people think you do.
So Katie is white. Her husband is white. And in 2013,
Thank God.
she posted a picture of her hugging her husband with the caption, "I love dis big," and then she wrote the N-word with 3 A's at the end.
Wait,
Who did that? This same woman?
Yes.
Holy fuck.
I love this big, and it's
And
a
we
photo of
just
her
drank
white
her
husband?
energy drink?
Yes.
You put money in her fucking pocket?
I didn't know until this
Holy
morning,
shit.
Chris. This is why I do the research after I've purchased the
She's
drink.
going to use that money to not change her baby.
I don't want to be morally culpable.
She's already saving money by having one diaper.
She knew she posted that on the internet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
wow.
Oh, it comes up
That
all the
wasn't
time.
like a fun text between her and her husband.
No. I love dis big and then the N-word with 3
Don't
A's.
tell anyone. I'm just
Wait,
playing.
did you say they're both white?
They're both very white,
Wow.
extraordinarily
Yeah.
white, and from Kentucky. So, not to be outdone, 14 days later, Hayden, after the dis big incident, Hayden posted, "No means yes unless there's legit fear in their eyes."
Whoa. Okay, let me check for legit fear. Oh,
so
never mind.
confused.
Never mind. I didn't. You have legit fear in your eyes. I'll pull back.
Yeah.
I thought
And
you
this is
liked
the
it.
husband.
This is the husband. So Hayden's a big anti-government libertarian guy who also received over $700,000 in PPP loans during COVID. His real name is Robert Hayden Schneider. Hayden spelled with the E before the N, penultimately. Not sure why he changed his name, but one of the reasons might be his arrest for domestic vience in Kentucky back in 2011.
Nice. Legit fear in their eyes.
Yes, absolutely. So he dropped.
He knows about that.
He made his name Tumblr-ish, took out the like HAYDN, so it's harder to Google his domestic violence arrest.
It's good. It's good fucking evading.
Yeah. A couple of years ago, he posted a story of himself hitting a vape pen on a cruise ship, and somebody on the Reddit snitched to Carnival Cruise Lines, and they came and took away his vape and made him delete the story. And they
That's
took
like a 14-year-old there. That's,
yeah.
took away his vape. Made him say he was sorry.
And he is,
You can't vape on a carnival
not in the
cruise?
room. You got to go out to the smoker's deck, the
I was
Lido
about to
deck.
say, I'm not going on a carnival cruise.
Yeah. So they have supposedly been banned from Carnival Cruise Lines now because of some shithead on the Reddit. So again, it is one of those where you're like, it's funny because this guy sucks, but also that's pretty.
Did you
ticky-tacky.
write this essay?
These
you're
are
reading
his
from?
notes.
Yeah.
He's copying,
Wow,
pasting,
I
and
love
writing.
this.
Yes.
This is something I need.
Wait, you've never seen Rivers use his computer during this podcast?
I think maybe I sat to the side. I didn't know that there was like. I didn't know. I thought maybe you were reading right from Reddit, but
Oh,
then I realized
no,
this is
no,
like
I-
a greatest hits you put together.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. He also typed the N-word, the whole word.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Just kidding,
Over
folks.
and over.
He typed it like 75 times in bold. I was like, oh, it's just his show notes. I mean, I guess.
So recently, Katie got baptized, and Hayden's been shopping for American Eagle jeans in solidarity with the whole Sidney Sweeney is the Ubermädchen thing.
Yeah.
And he's also been spanking his kid. Quote, "Just spanked Van. He kept putting this toy hubcap in his mouth. Katie told him no 3 to 4 times, and he kept laughing and putting it back in his mouth. And then I told him no, and he ignored my request.
That's me as a person now. I'm like, what?
This could have hurt Van. Like touching a hot stove, you get burned. But sometimes I have to be the stove for their own good."
Oh, for their own good.
This
At least
guy
he
rules.
explained.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was for their own good.
Yeah,
Where's it documented him saying this?
on his Instagram.
On his Instagram?
is
Nice.
fucking nutty.
Damn.
I don't think I don't know if he posts on Twitter anymore, but he just will type out long shit and post it as stories on Instagram, and they clip them and put them in the hate. Fuck these people Reddit.
It does suck.
Got a lot of followers though.
Yeah, Defiance is now like right wing. It's like this guy's like, I have a reason to say no all the time. And you're like, man, even Republicans back in the day would have been like, hey, you shouldn't beat the shit out of your kid. That's crazy.
I just like a guy thinking he sounds cool, being like, I am the stove.
Yeah. Everyone's encouraged to say no and be aggressive about why they're saying no now.
Yeah. The last thing here, just 10 days ago, he says, I didn't know this was an option, but a lot of people have been messaging me saying they're not getting social security numbers or birth certificates for their children. There is also a great picture of Hayden pouring a bottle of Gatorade directly into a baby's mouth, like
Damn.
a tiny baby. It's so fucking weird. He's like holding its head and he's just pouring fucking white Gatorade into this baby.
Baby
Kids
needs
need
it.
to learn to love major brands.
Is he saying he's for or against this Social Security thing? He's saying it's dope that you don't have to?
Oh, totally. Yeah. Well, 'cause they
exactly.
got-
More
they
this.
got-
I'm saying no to everything just because.
They're like classic, like they're rich now, and so now they're like, we're farmers and we're living off the land. You're like, yeah, it's easy to live off the land with $1.8 billion.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, that's
douchebag.
that's what's going on with
Fucking
the
asshole.
original founders of Alani Nu, but now under the Celsius umbrellas.
Are they living
Goodness. Kentucky?
So they're right on the river there. So I think they have a house in Kentucky and one on the other side of the river in Indiana as well.
Erewhon.
Yeah. That's not shit. Ain't no God in Mexico. Ain't no Erewhon in
doing
Ludlow,
Erewhon in
Kentucky.
Erewhon.
Erewhon in the club getting Jorf.
Yours high as fuck on Erewhon.
Hell
There's
yeah.
people like that all over the place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just bad people.
Oh no, you're wrong.
There's some in Nashville.
Only a few. They're mostly
that
on
I know.
Instagram.
I know a story in Nashville that's similar, but I can't say it because
know a story.
The brand is too popular, but it's the same kind of husband and wife, like pieces of shit kind of.
Wait, is it the hats?
No, it's not. It's just there's these power couples where both of them like become these like.
Is
like,
it
it's
Hattie
like,
B?
Evil
the
folks.
two Swedish twins that ran on the freeway in England.
In the second
No.
Matrix.
One of them killed the guy with a hammer.
Oh, shit.
What?
And it's called a mutual, like it's called, I forget the name of but it's called mutual insanity, or it's like a
Yeah, like
where people
one-
become psychotic but only when they're together.
Oh,
and these
okay.
two sisters had it.
Natural
shit.
born
And
killers.
it all got caught on video, and there's a whole documentary about it. And the sisters were hot, which made things even worse because then everybody tried to take them in and rehabilitate them, and they kept killing them.
Damn.
It's a great story, but it's like that. It's like these codependent couples that go like. The
like the-
codependence adds even more weirdness.
Like the DC snipers or like Columbine.
Yeah, it's
or,
interesting stuff. So I feel like those people have whatever those Swedish twins have.
Yeah.
So just look that up. Swedish twins who ran on the highway. If you Google that, you will find it. It's fucking insane.
That title
They
is
run into
great.
traffic and get hit, and then they start. And people are like, "Oh my god, they got killed!" But they
then they
weren't killed.
stab
Then they
them in
get
the-
up and start choking them. Yeah, they're like,
Holy
They're
shit.
like murdering while they're injured.
Wow.
It's good stuff.
They're trying to break out the Matrix.
And
man.
these guys sound like that, except they do it all with like, it's Instagram videos.
Damn.
It sounds like
product placement. And
putting their
They're
baby,
highway.
feeding their baby Gatorade.
Shit.
There's something about you. There's something good about you. I think I love you, baby. My soul's on fire.
We have a segment on the show called Goods from the Week. I have a suspicion that I probably know what Seth and Chris's Goods from the Week is, but
sure.
we just talk about something fun that happened to us this past week, and might hold off on mine because it's Chris Crofton related, certainly. But anyway, yeah, what have you been up to this week, Chris? Anything fun?
I had two fun things happen. First, on Thursday, the movie Chris Crofton, Nashville Famous, showed at the Elysian Theater here in Los Angeles, directed by my friend Seth Pomeroy, who's sitting right next to me.
Hi.
And it's an absolutely beautiful movie, and I got to watch it with a bunch of people I knew, but it was the first time we saw it with a crowd that was kind of not familiar, probably the least familiar with the story.
Right.
For sure.
Like certainly people who didn't know I used to have a band and things like that. So people I probably met in 2014 when I moved out here, that's the earliest they would have known of me. And some of them actually, when I came out here and I was like, if I got extra desperate, I would say like, "There's a documentary coming out about me." You know what I mean? Like, and that like never. And then I moved, and it never
10 years
came
ago,
out.
he was saying it.
So like, yeah. So I said that a long time, and then people thought I was lying. So
People thought I was lying too.
but anyway, that night was just really wonderful, and the response to the movie. It's been 3 times I've watched it with an audience, and it's always been fantastic. But this time it was even more amazing because it wasn't. The other two were in Nashville, so Nashville's like somewhat familiar with the subject matter. But this was like, I mean, people really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it. I got to watch it sort of analytically and just see what an amazing filmmaking job. Because the other times it was just like, that's me on the screen, and I was kind of like in shock. And this time I got to watch Seth's artistry and really get, like, you know, a lot of people gave Seth shit for taking a long time to make the movie, but when you look at it, you understand it. You don't understand it at first because you think a movie's something that you can just, I don't know, people have preconceptions or their own conception of what a movie takes or what a documentary takes, you know, and
yeah, with a movie, you save a lot of time by writing the thing. With a documentary, you gotta live it.
But yeah, the storytelling is amazing. The editing's amazing. I mean, there's just a lot of it that just I just got to really soak in and be like amazed by this time. Even though every time I've seen it, I thought it was a great movie. I mean, there's not a question that it's a great movie, but I just got to see some of the, oh shit, like I see what he did right there. You know, like this story could have taken 10 minutes in a shitty documentary, but he tells it in 2 and makes it move and be exciting. And those things are the reason why a movie's good or not good. Because anyone who's ever been to a film festival, especially, has seen a movie that's like 5 minutes long that seems like it's at 45 minutes. I mean, movies can seem, it's just like, this movie fucking moves. You know?
Right,
Thanks.
right.
That's
really
a high compliment. Yeah.
Great.
That's awesome.
And then Friday, I had an album release show for my new record album, I'm Your Man, and it's called I'm Your Man. And yes, I am aware that there's other people who have said that I'm Your Man thing. And one of them is Leonard Cohen, so back off and don't tell me about television ever. I know about television. Everybody knows about television. So that's my week has been really nice, and I also quit my job, which is nice.
Fuck yeah. So I was going to say, going to the album release show for I'm Your Man, I got to see Chris, killed it, absolutely, played the whole record front to back, and outstanding. What was your guitar player's name? I have to, the whole band was great.
The best.
That was Albert Hickman.
Albert
yeah.
Hickman, my God.
He's
What
great,
a character.
yeah. Such a nice guy,
Can we
too.
say who his father is without it, or should we?
Yeah, his father's Dobie Gillis.
From the many loves of Dobie Gillis that had Maynard G.
His father's
Cribs and
his late father.
yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, his dad was Dobie Gillis. You can see it in his face. I grew up watching Dobie Gillis. I always forget that, and then I see Albert, and I'm like, oh, right, his dad is fucking Dobie Gillis.
He's such a sweet guy.
He's a great guy. He's very funny.
Yeah.
And he's also done stuff in comedy. Like he's like does, like he's not precious. He'll play like guitar in sketches and things. Like he's not like he's good enough that he could be a real arrogant person. And he's
he's a great
And
guitar
he's
player.
not.
No, he's super nice.
Yeah, the whole band was killer, and then also I singled him out because he was also playing with the opener, which was Johnny Fritz, aka Johnny
Johnny
Corn
was great.
Dog, who I've seen.
Who's in the movie?
He's in the movie.
So is Albert in the credits.
I've seen Johnny Corn Dog a bajillion times. Apparently, he's coming to play in Waverly, Alabama later this fall. So
Yeah, he's doing a tour.
Oh, yeah.
anybody who's listening in Alabama, go
Yeah,
check it out.
Johnny's
Those
so
new
fun.
songs are fucking great.
And that was Bo Coster from My Morning Jacket on keys.
Oh yeah,
And
okay.
that was
And Kevin.
my friend Kevin Ratterman on drums, who produced the record and has also played lead guitar in Jim James's solo band. And then
and he produced My Morning Jacket, right?
he's engineered. He's never usually
yeah, but it's similar.
But he's done tons. Anyway, he's from Louisville. Anyway, then the other person was Leslie Stevens was singing, and she has great records. And then Chris Hackman, who's just got his own band called Human Barbie, which is a great fucking band.
Ooh, nice.
And so he played bass, and everybody up there was better than me at their instrument. And I'm not trying to be like, I wrote the songs, but they made it, and we had no rehearsal.
Yeah.
So it was like,
Yeah, especially the no rehearsal thing was nuts. I was like, God damn,
that
you
was
guys.
hard because I had this stupid job that's like I had a job for the last 7 months that made it so I could not do anything except for that job. Like if I took a day off, it was like the day of the show. So it was like there was just no rehearsal. And those horrible companies, one of the big names of the 5 companies that everybody works for.
Sure.
And they kick everybody's fucking ass and they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And when I quit, they said, okay, bye.
Yeah.
There's something weirdly nice about that when they just don't even notice you're gone. You're just like, well, I guess I wasted my time, but at least I don't have to
Yeah, at least I
Yeah, that
got
was-
$600 a week.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
to spend at Trader Joe's half asleep.
Yeah, every breakup I've ever been through, like, okay, yeah, see ya. I'm like, oh, fuck. I fucked this up years ago, didn't I?
That's fucking funny. That's so dark. It cannot be true.
I mean, it's the
That's
truth,
not
folks,
true.
why I'm such a great filmmaker.
Get out of here. You're going to tell me
Artist.
your relationships have been like quitting Amazon.
You just name the company. Now I'll name the
I'm just
X's.
saying it
Let's
as an
start with
example.
no.
Yeah. Well, on that note, what's your goods from the week, Seth?
Oh, okay. So mine, obviously, a movie I worked really hard on, and that Chris got to come out and visit and be a part of this. Carter was also there, and River showed up at the end too. And whatever, it was a great experience. That would obviously be mine. Like I agree with Chris, everything he said. That scene at Nashville was really great and awesome, but it was really different to finally like take it out to an audience that is unprepared for what we were making, and seeing that it worked. We were both affected. I mean, I almost cried. I've seen this movie 7,000 times. Like, that's how emotionally the beats were working, and it felt like it was working. You know, and that's huge for someone like me, just to feel it in a room and know it's happening. Know it's happening in an impactful way, I guess. So that's the easy one. But then the great thing that me and Chris did that was insane. The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension is one of my favorite movies ever made, with Peter Weller as Buckaroo Banzai, who's also RoboCop. And
Early Goldblum.
Yeah, Early Goldblum, John Lithgow. Who else is in this movie? A ton of people. Christopher Lloyd. But it's this very absurdist, weird, sarcastic, satirical, wild, fucked up
insane
Indiana Jones on acid with a spaceship kind of movie. It's nuts. And Peter Weller was going to be there at the New Beverly, and they don't normally do that kind of thing there. Yeah. He was going to intro the movie. So I was like, what? It was a midnight movie. So I was like, generally I don't want to be out that fucking late. So I was like, okay, well, Peter Weller's going to be there. I have to go to this. So I was like, Chris, I don't know if you've ever seen this movie. You should come with me. I think you'll like it. And so he did. So we went down there, and Peter Weller was fucking hanging out in the lobby, talking to anyone and everyone, signing shit.
Oh, man.
And he's an art history professor, and he's a jazz musician, and, and a doctor. And, he was,
he's a doctor of
words.
Jazz.
Yeah. He can't, yeah.
He has a PhD in art history.
Yeah, PhD but either way.
You're telling me RoboCop's a brain surgeon?
Yeah.
He
that's
resuscitated 3 people
not
in the
to get
lobby.
into it, but Buckaroo Banzai, that's what Buckaroo Banzai is. He's like he's a rock star as well as a brain surgeon, as well as a guy who created a jet car that goes through a mountain and enters a different dimension. Like, he's like 17 things. He's a samurai. He's like a million things. So when you see Peter Weller speak, you're like, holy fuck, he is Buckaroo Banzai.
Yeah.
And he spoke for, I would say, 35 minutes, way longer than expected.
Yeah.
He came from, he saw Barry Lyndon at the Egyptian. So he was like, it ended so late that I knew I could do this. So because he's much older, and he came over and like, he gave the whole room this sort of art history lessons. He was like, I'm taking 5 questions, only 5 questions, and nothing about RoboCop. Don't ask about RoboCop. Everyone knows. Okay, you. Like, he was like teaching a class. It was insane. And it was so much fun. He's such an incredible speaker. He's got an incredible social media presence where he kind of talks about paintings and music and things he's excited about. And he's such a passionate person. And it was incredible to listen to him talk. And he talked for like 30-40 minutes, and then he was like, all right, I'm leaving. And then he just got up and walked out into the alleyway through the exit door. And the New Beverly people were like, what? Oh shit. Like, chased him out there to go.
He went out the emergency.
Yeah, like he was just
like, he set off the alarm.
Yeah. Like, he was just talking away like a psycho in the most fun way ever, and telling stories like, William Burroughs, man, he's spoken, that shit went right to your brain, man. Like, that's the kind of guy he is. Like,
he said things were gas, and he kept talking about splitting.
He'd be like, if I had this kind of priest growing up, I never would have split. He's like so jazzy. It was like incredible.
Using that old
and Chris had never seen it, and it was great. It was great, like, hearing him talk. And then when he left and the movie came on, it enriched this movie I've seen like 30, 40 fucking times. Just that you were like, that guy is this guy. It's like we saw the Legacy sequel. They brought out the old guy for like one scene. You know, it was like, and the movie in the theater was so fucking fun, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we were laughing our heads off.
It was great.
It's such a fun movie.
It's. I mean, I don't really know. I do know what it was about, but it was also like about seeing a movie that left a lot to be discussed.
Yeah,
a lot to be like, a lot to your imagination a little bit. Like, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
But all performed with conviction. So like, almost like experimental theater on screen or something.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It reminded me more of. I didn't think about it, but it reminded me more of like a Richard Foreman play. Richard Foreman was this theater director that just died recently, but anyway, he did stuff like that where it was like really specific. Everybody's like well rehearsed and do all their, but then at the end you're like left to sift through what it was, and that leads to a lot of conversation.
Yeah, for sure. That's why it's so loved.
That's really fun, as opposed to a movie where you just get it laid out and spoon fed to you, and there's just nothing to say except for, oh well, Robert Downey Jr. he did it again or whatever.
Yeah.
He sure is the best, and I'm a piece of shit or whatever.
Yeah, that's how I come out of every movie.
That's how I felt about The Soloist.
Yeah.
But it's really fun to see a movie where you get to I don't know, something for you to figure it out or something instead of just here's a superhero, he's gonna kick some ass, and then you see him on the street and you're gonna wish you were him or whatever.
Yeah, because the thing is, he is that guy. So it's like he finished that movie, he just kept talking like that and being like that. Like nothing changed
I
for
wouldn't
Peter
want to
Weller.
have dinner with him. I have a feeling you
I don't
never
know.
get to say
I would.
anything.
But I will say one last thing about that is that I feel like the best way to pitch.
You want to have dinner with him?
Yeah. I don't
would.
need to talk. I don't need to
would.
talk. I'll lay back. I don't give a fuck.
I would.
This man's much older than me and much smarter and
I
much more
would.
interesting. Anyways, I was going to say the way that I pitch that to people all the time is I'm like, it's like watching the 20th James Bond movie with no previous films. And you're just kind of like, who's Moneypenny and why the fuck who's Blofeld? And why's that guy got a cat? Like the whole movie is that. It just
Why'd he
assumes-
stop being a samurai right after the beginning?
Yeah, it's like why is he in a rock band? It's insane. But that's what's so beautiful. I think that trick of it is so fun to watch because you're kind of like, you have to guess what those other 19 movies were about. There's a video game, someone's playing the background of Buckaroo Banzai. You're like, how did that happen? Where did that come from? It's full of that kind of stuff. It's such a fun movie. But that was like classic LA. How lucky are we to live here? Shit. How much longer is Peter Weller going to be alive? The fact that we got to do that is unbelievable.
That's awesome.
So,
what about you, Carter? Goods from the week?
I too saw a great movie, Blue Jasmine. What a film. No, I saw the premiere of Chris's movie at the Legion, and it was great. It was really heartwarming, and I've seen it twice with an audience, and it's just so fucking funny too. It's very heartwarming, it's very moving, it talks a lot about the artistic process and stuff and staying in it and all that stuff, but it's so funny. People were dying laughing at it because Chris is effortlessly funny, as we've all heard.
It's so nice. It was so nice to see that stand up. A lot of it, it's kind of fun to see funny moments that were not that funny at the time, like me doing open mics out here.
Yeah, you bombing got laughs.
Now they're
which is
hilarious.
odd.
But in that context, it's great because you know what I mean. It's I don't know.
Because you're already informed about what the vibe is.
Well, that's the
And
difference.
it's relatable to anybody who's tried to do stand up.
Absolutely, and especially the open mic shit where it's because now we know this guy before you see him at the open mic, right? That's the thing with open mics. You just don't know the person before you see them, so it's just
no
a bunch of people kind of and it's brutal, especially all that shit about how the guy's talking about how he wants to go back to school after the open mics are fuel for anyone wanting to do that. And it's true. I mean, it just shows how futile they feel and how there's this weird you have to do them, but there's this inflated sense of new people think that there's someone in the crowd who's watching them or something, and it's just not that case. It's this weird thing that you have to do in order to do stand up.
Yeah, that's the only good part about it is you end up connecting with other stand ups.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
formality
really.
that can lead to greater things.
I don't even know if it's a good way to test material because it's just speaking into a vacuum sometimes.
I
don't
always
know.
did it like it was a show, which is not how you're not supposed to do it that way. But
I think
it's more
that's
fun that way.
Yeah.
I think that's
Just
more
doing
fun
the
for
same
people.
Jokes. That's a power. Watched a lot of stand-ups out here just show up and try their material, and that looks more pro. And then a lot of them got specials and things, and they all bombed because they're not really. They were just doing a lot of fake, trying to look businesslike in the open mic scene to try and impress. And I can't devote a lot of time to that. It's no fun.
I think I saw in the movie too. I saw the similarity between because it shows you playing DIY shows as a musician, and how you don't really go through the motions of playing music shows like you would if you're saying stand-ups go through this sort of I have to hit these beats or whatever and practice a script. It's not music is inherently a more emotional kind of thing, so you're trying to get that reaction that you would get at a music show out of a open mic. Does that seem fair?
Yeah, I just want to engage with the audience in a more intimate way than is possible.
Yeah.
Almost all the
In a
time.
little slot like
almost
that.
all the
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
really, with every art form. But stand up, it's even weirder, especially if it's an open mic, because then it's what is this guy doing? Why does he think he's gonna?
Yeah.
Why is he acting like he's gonna do something important at this open mic? And
Right,
I
yeah.
just can't.
Totally.
I don't know. I don't know how to do a performance that's just practical.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be. There's no performance for me that's a stepping stone. It's always going to be something I'm excited about. Anytime there's people in the audience looking at me, I feel lucky. So I get real excited, and then
Me
I
too,
make
yeah.
crazy decisions. And then people are like, "Why'd you do new material again?" And it's because I thought I don't know. Those people, I thought maybe this was
I trusted them.
I want to talk to them like they're my friend.
right. Yeah, I wanted. Maybe I'm gonna get. They could all be my wife.
Yeah, I love that. You're speed dating what you're proposing in your
What if I
brain.
do old material, but I could turn on my new wife that's sitting out there with some razzmatazz?
I'll tell you what, this movie is wife nip. Like, there's going to be wives are going to be coming
That's right.
flocking.
And
for a
lots of
guy-
lonely guys.
For a guy's been looking for a wife for so long, it's so funny. I've never been married.
looking for a wife for so long. What are you fucking in 1896 or wandering them? I'm here for a wife.
That's the tagline.
Well, it turns out
I don't know. It was fun watching the movie do well in that
Yeah, thanks.
space. You know what I
Thanks,
mean?
yeah.
Like, it was cool.
I made a good movie, folks. You're hearing it from multiple sources,
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
I got 3 wives.
Yeah. And really, I almost had a heat stroke at the Sunset Marquee. That was kind of the best thing that
Yeah,
happened
that
to me that
sucks.
Wait,
We
what?
talked about that on the way here. It's terrible,
yeah.
terrible.
What
It's
happened?
more shitty, like
That's the bads
waitering
from
job.
the woods.
The bads from the lads.
That's when you leave this podcast. You start that podcast.
That's my.
And it's just
I've been
about
trying
Woody
to
Allen.
figure some kind of an angle.
Rivers and Carter are falling out, and now Carter starts
bads.
the rival podcast, The Bads from the Lads.
Right. So here's what's bad. We all have a phony baloney
I'm
English
afraid
accent.
I've got some bad news.
I wanted to ask you about Chris Crofton, the comedian.
I don't know any Chris Crofton.
A man named Seth Pomeroy is making a misguided attempt to make a documentary about me tonight. History of a nobody. Alcohol, leave me alone.
How did I hear of Chris Crofton? I think Chris Crofton's just like, he's just one of those people that you're just like, oh yeah, he just appears.
Alcohol.
I knew Chris as a musician first, and comedy just kind of happened.
He was always kind of the rock scene's like comic laureate.
Introducing Trash Humpers.
Opening for Neil Hamburger.
You're talking 14 years. It's time for the rest of the world to get to know him, too.
Nashville, Tennessee. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. Y'all like Nashville, Tennessee? No one liked Nashville, Tennessee until it sucked.
When you move to LA, you have to start all over again. It's just like, don't these people know what I did?
You know, it's not easy right now, but this is kind of what needed to happen.
It's very exciting to see what he's going to do or what he can do once he figures it all out.
He's a bartender. No, he's a comedian.
Chris Crofton is a poet.
He's a thinker. A kind, considerate, angry,
Fearless.
loudmouth asshole.
Lie to me again.
Y'all, we have time for just one more segment, and of course, this is our jam of the week. Oh, hell yeah.
And this song does rule.
Oh,
I had
boy.
a cassette single of this song.
Like a single.
Fuck yeah, I did.
Yeah. Hell
this song
yeah.
rules.
Uh-huh.
Hey, motherfucker, when you're talking that shit, bitch, motherfucker. I have no idea what he's saying.
Woody Allen wrote this song.
I love Sunday. She's my friend.
This song comes off of their 1989 record, The Real Thing. It has
1989, wow.
This has 50 million views on YouTube, 20,996 comments, and yo, I read every goddamn last one of them.
Wow.
So now, let us dive down into the YouTube comments for Faith No More's Epic and see what Mike Patton fans are saying. I bet it's normal.
You can touch it, smell it, smell it. You can eat all. You can smell it. You can touch it. The floppy fish. Look at that floppy fish. Flippy floppy fish. You can touch it and smell it.
Just him describing the video.
It's water. It's rain. My feet are pumping in the puddles. Boxing gloves. You can touch it and smell it.
Well, speaking of smells, Robin Shade from 6 years ago. Man, it smelled like Chuck E. Cheese's up in this bitch.
Whoa. In this song's comment section, it
Yep.
smells like Chuck E. Cheese's.
Cheese's up in this bitch.
Yeah, fuck yeah, Mike Patton's.
You know.
Yeah, he's responsible for that.
Here's a greeting from Mark Heron from 7 months ago.
Hey, Ron.
Happy birthday to Mike Patton of Faith No More. Mike Patton is the king of clubs, the king of knowledge, the master of distinction. Blessings and hugs.
Wow.
Yeah,
Those are weird titles to give someone you like as a musician.
Excuse me, I have a dump truck full of superlatives, Mike
Wow.
Patton.
Master of distinction. What is the compliment there?
I don't know. I like the king of knowledge.
Yeah, like, so what?
It's like, yeah, he painted an eyeball on a hand once in the 80s. He's the
Exactly.
king of knowledge. Ray Conlon from 1 month ago. Microphone connected by wires with an earbud. How things have changed. I remember when the TV had to warm for 15 minutes before you could watch it. I remember that dot that appeared after they turned the TV to the off position. You are a dinosaur, soon extinct. Smile. It's almost over.
Oh. He got kind of Buddhist at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought
somebody got divorced.
Yeah, no shit. When they turned the TV off, that little dot used to mock me.
Hey, do you remember when TV sucked?
Did you ever see that? Like, there's like some video of Mike Patton being interviewed at a music festival, and like he stops in the middle of it and he goes like, "What is this bullshit?" And it's the Wolf Mother is playing in the background.
Oh, yeah.
And he's
hell
like,
yes.
"What year is this?"
He fucking just shit a brick when you hear Greta Von Fleet.
Somebody lost custody of their Gila monster.
10 years of harassment from 8 years ago. I don't know. Like, are you doing it or is it being done to you?
That's the name of the user.
That's right. Don't break up with me or you know what I do.
Yeah, that's right.
10 years of harassment 8 years ago. I got raided by police one year. I was on PCP cooking dope. I sang this song to them while the SWAT team came in. They laughed.
You can touch it to smell it. Like a floppy fish.
You can take away my Pyrex.
You push against the cop car. You can touch it and smell it.
Shut the floppy fish.
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck up, Wolf Mother.
Hell yeah.
Carrie 6076 from 7 days ago. And I don't know who this is addressed to because this is the only comment she ever wrote. Fuck off, Twinkle Toes. I do not want to fuck Moby fucking dickhead, so stop saying it.
Moby, the artist?
He calls him Moby Dickhead. So
yeah,
I was
Moby
like, maybe
fucking
that's a
Dickhead. Yeah, that's
very
good.
specific porn star that is styled around Moby.
Moby
that's
fucking
not-
dickhead. Yeah, he's huge.
Yeah, yeah.
His penis.
Yeah.
But nobody about that is in this song.
Oh, I mean, who knows?
I
Maybe
do not want to fuck Moby fucking dickhead.
You
So
know?
stop saying it.
She
Paul.
thinks Mike Patton's
Stop
trying to make her
fucking
fuck.
saying
She thinks Mike Patton's trying to make her fuck Moby
She
fucking
took the lyrics
dickhead.
to be like, "You Moby fucking dickhead." Like that's not what he's saying at all.
I'm trying to cook dope, and Mike Patton's trying to make me fuck Moby fucking dickhead. Not today,
So
Twinkle
stop
Toes.
saying it, Twinkle Toes.
And then she died.
Oh yeah, they're all dead.
Scriptorio from 3 months ago.
Scriptorio. Wow, who's that guy? Performance artist? Scriptorio?
Scriptorio. Yeah.
He's great.
It's a position on a set.
He's a
It's like, where's
punch
the
up.
Scriptorio?
He's a punch up guy.
Yeah, Scriptorio.
fancy
Let him
name
come
for
in.
a fancy
He just
name.
adds magical words.
Someone called me. Sorry.
Scriptorio 3 months ago. Man, I've been with Faith No More since I saw them on MTV in '89. But if I come on here and comment 2025 anyone, I don't get shit. And then these Johnny Come Latelys come and they comment and they get 25,000 likes. Sheesh. Anyway, ask me anything about Faith No More. Go ahead. Anything.
Yeah.
So
These
this
Johnny
guy-
come lately.
This guy is mad because when you scroll YouTube comments, especially on music videos, they'll say like anybody listening in 2025.
I've seen that.
And this guy is mad
Yeah.
that his anybody listening in 2025 didn't get shit. So now he's like, I know more about Faith No More than you. He's pulling people's name one song card. You know,
That's so sad when people like identify with bands that much. Like, nah, dude, I was there from the very. It's like, who gives a fuck? They don't know you. You don't know them. You're gonna die in your house alone.
Those are the people I need in my fan base.
Porter Wagner guys.
I was with Live way before Throwing Copper, dude. Way before Throwing Copper. When they were just fucking working at Grand Falloons,
What's
as
his
actually
name?
one of those guys worked.
What's his name? John Wozniak or whatever. The main guy.
Mike
Ed
Wozniak,
Kowalczyk.
the British comedian.
Ed Kowalczyk.
Yeah, Ed Kowalczyk.
Guys.
Neo Jesus 6 months ago, and this is gonna get sad and then immediately funny.
Oh, all of these are doing that.
So, and also at the end of this video, there is a fish
Yeah,
that's
floppity fish.
flopping out of
Yeah,
water.
sing about it.
Back in
Anytime.
those days, they the PETA people got pretty upset.
Oh,
about
damn.
the fish.
That was the coolest part of the video.
Yeah, so Neo Jesus.
Then they chop the fish's head off.
I'm gonna kill this floppity fish.
Neo Jesus says, I remember the fish out of water scene in this video was the first thing I saw when I tried to kill myself when I was 18 by holding my breath till I died.
And his parents are like, just say something, stop. Like, they're punching him in the stomach, and he's like,
That's a temper tantrum is what that is.
That is literally, he's 18 years old trying to do a thing that people figure out they can't physically do when they're like, I don't know, 6. Like,
and he was like, I'm the fish.
Yeah, exactly.
In his brain.
Oh, but well, see, he was changed forever because he says it was the first time I saw a hallucination of anything so vivid and clear. A soul came to save me from the sky that day. I've never been the same. Now I ride with astral weapons to fight demons.
Wow.
Like, dude.
So he's doing better.
He's doing better, but it's so lame that you got schizophrenia by holding your breath too much.
Killed yourself.
He calls Thorazine astral weapons.
Fight demons. Yeah.
So this guy has an interpretation of the lyrics here. D. Edelin from 3 years ago. Back. Whoa.
Oh, he got it all, but he's eating cabbage. You can smell it.
So
smell it, eat it. Look like your dad. It looks like your dad.
So D. Edelin.
You can touch it.
Please touch it.
D. Edelin from 3 years ago.
You can touch it.
D. Edelin from 3 years ago. Back when they used to play this song in the strip clubs. For the patrons, what they quote-unquote wanted but could not have was all the beautiful women. For those little beauties, what was in their face but they couldn't grab? It was all the money that was out with all the men, all to the different girls. It was ironic. It was utterly offensive to everyone. And the melancholy piano ballet instrumental at the end of this song, it seemed to expose the raw, dire futility of the situation.
Wow. I was wondering how the piano played into the strip thing, but he's right. That was what it would do.
Like the DJ didn't go to the next fucking song.
That whole thing.
Yeah, fade it out, motherfucker,
That whole
and go
thing
to
was pretty right
where
on.
the hose at.
That means the DJ at the
That
strip
could go
club
in the Atlantic.
That means the DJ at the strip club had diarrhea. Is what that means because you fade to the next song.
Ari liked the poetic
you
license.
go to pour some sugar on.
Fucking people get paid to write that in the New Yorker.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anthony Lane.
Talk to your dad. You gotta call your mom when she's feeling real mad. All right. Anything could go there.
Need a place to stay? You can crash at my pad.
Alex Lindsay from 6 years ago. I used to have the Mr. Bungle shirt that Mike Patton's wearing in this vid, but my fucking ex stole it from me. Dumb bitch hid it. And later, I saw her wearing it in her shitty Facebook, oh God, look at my new boyfriend. He's so great picture.
She hid it. Like 10 years old. She hid it somewhere. She fucking hid it, that bitch.
Yeah.
I couldn't find it. Now she wears it.
Stay off her Facebook. That's the pretty simple solution to that. Block her. Joseph, because that's what he's complaining about.
I know that. I just love
He's
that you
like-
gave advice to that.
Yeah, but that's like so easy. He's just sitting there getting mad.
It's too late now. 6 years later.
Yeah.
He's already dead.
This one's creepy. Joseph Rose from 6 years ago. Because who wouldn't love my wife and daughters? Son, they are beautiful. Even my sisters, aunts, mothers, grandmothers, even my girl cousins. So you can understand why I might have a problem with it. I mean, I likes it, but that Adam and Eve stuff comes up, and that's gross. And that gay is just for brothers of the butt stuff.
Wow. Is some of that in the lyrics of this song?
Yeah.
Is that rap about that kind of stuff? Adam and Eve. It was.
Cold brew.
I don't know.
Cold brew got
It's
him.
straight up. Cold brew got him.
Cold brew
like,
got that guy.
incestuous. He's
Wow.
just sitting there being like, "Oh, all the women in my family are hot. Let me count them. Oh, also
yeah,
I'm
that's what he was
homophobic."
saying. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's
then-
hard to gauge with who wouldn't like my wife and daughters.
Yeah,
It's like,
it is literally one of those. You're like walking down a parade route, just being like, "Say something."
yeah, totally.
Like, who wouldn't like my wife? Like,
Sometimes I fantasize about going on disability and writing stuff like that all day.
This is
Find the right ladder.
got a couple more here. Renee got a
Not
couple.
too tall, not too short.
Just right.
Got a couple.
Believable.
Ow.
Got a couple more here. Renee Ross Blake from 2 years ago. How can a woman do a job never completed? I don't need breadcrumbed. Officer Tracy Bird, do you and my cousin Pam Bird fuck in the shower? Does Pam Bird get on her knees, sucking your dick, Tracy Bird?
Ooh, this is exciting. I like this.
Bird, a lot of bird talk.
Or do you play with your dick in the shower, Tracy Bird?
Whoa, what's the matter with that?
I want to know.
That's okay.
I want to know. I want to know if Tracy Bird jacks off in the shower, spanking your monkey, beating your meat. It's none of my Renee's business, right? So why don't you stay out of mine? I am a widow woman, and my house is for sale through Freedom Realty. If you want to purchase my home for cash, show up with cash to buy it.
Whoa.
It is $250,000.
Did she paste from another email or something on accident at the end? Anyways, let me take my crazy hat off. I have a house for sale.
Well, no, this is deceptively.
man.
This is deceptively crazy because she says she has a realty company selling a house that she's selling for cash. You're like, that's not necessary if you're selling it for cash.
Also, isn't this a dude?
No, the name is Renee.
Renee.
Renee
She's
Ross
mad
Bate.
at everybody.
Yeah,
or
I
she's mad at
understand.
somebody for beating his meat.
Yeah,
Tracy Bird.
Tracy Bird.
He's
slapping his
Tracy Bonham.
She knows he's in the shower cranking his
Tracy's the dude.
shaft.
Yeah.
He just kind of this wandering hand finds its way down there. You know, she knows how Tracy can be.
That's right.
Yeah,
She's probably right, but you can say that about anybody.
oh yeah, definitely. And finally, Mother Metal from 2 years ago, and this is fucking wild. I still listen to this today, and the exploding piano at the end. That's so me. It reminds me.
It's funny.
It reminds me of the time, and you're like, "That's so you." What do you mean?
Yeah.
It reminds me of the time my soon-to-be ex and his mother burned my piano that I'd had since childhood just to get the scrap metal inside of it.
Drugs.
Oh, it's like it's a traumatic incident. It's not like symbolic.
That's
Symbolic.
incredible.
No, literally, they did this to
a lot
her.
The mother metal, just the mother
There is
metal.
a lot of metal in those things.
Oh yeah, but she gets real braggy. So yeah, they were looking for scrap metal. So she married into tweakers. Then when I moved here, I got another one, but it was destroyed as well. And I was like, how do you destroy two?
How are you getting all these pianos?
Yeah, I know.
Do you play the piano?
It was destroyed as well and is now sitting out next to the dumpster. Cannot play it. And the thing is, I am a professional and very gifted player.
I'm fucking Rachmaninoff in this bitch.
You can't stop me. I can play anything at any time since the age of 5. Here I sit, brokenhearted. Came to shit, but only farted. You know, I saw that in a bathroom one time. It is what it is, man.
Pass out. Yeah. It is what it is, man.
I love though, like, yeah, if you were playing this in your house at 3 a.m. getting fucked up, I could see how you would type all these
My
things.
damn in-laws took the fucking copper out of my piano.
The saddest thing is someone told them at 5 they were very gifted and they just rode that forever. Like,
yeah.
they're like, I'm as good as I was when I was 5.
Dude.
I couldn't have been that good.
Tracy Bird helicoptering his dick around in the shower.
I open my window every morning. Tracy Bird's dick's right there.
Sad.
Hey,
Swinging back and forth.
call Freedom Realty. I'm interested in that house.
Sad.
Yeah.
Play that piano music at her fucking funeral.
I'll tell you this. I now talk about how since I quit drinking, like, and doing drugs, that like my writing is better. But listening to that sort of stuff makes me think maybe I'm wrong. Because I don't think I could write like that.
Yeah. You gotta have a little more
And that is action packed.
limber mind.
And I think my writing's boring now. And I think I'm gonna start doing drugs.
Hell yeah. Well,
Just for the stories. Who's burning my piano? Nobody.
that is Faith No More with their 1989 classic, Epic, our jam of the week. Seth Pomeroy, where can people find you and your films on the internet?
Chris Crofton Doc is, and follow that on Instagram because we're going to be doing screenings and festival stuff before it's available, like streaming and whatnot. So if you want to follow up and see this movie somehow, that's where it will happen. Chris Crofton Doc.
Also, get in touch if you want to, screen the movie maybe at some point.
Yeah, anybody wants to reach out at any opportunities like that, we're open. And then my name is Seth
I'm
Pomeroy.
unemployed. Go ahead.
My name's Seth Pomeroy on Instagram. It's the same name, SethPomeroy. What's up? God damn it.
Hell yeah. Chris Crofton, where can people find you on the internet?
Instagram at The Crofton Show. Or you can go to my new mailing list, chriscrofton.com, which was set up by my record label, YK Records, which I just want to say thank you, Michael Eads. Did a fantastic job with all the social media and created a website for me where you can go to chriscrofton.com, and I don't know what happens on there, but you can sign up
for buy the record, right?
Yes, and mailing lists. Like, I mean, at this point, promoting stuff through Instagram is. I still do it, and I like putting stuff up on Instagram. It's kind of fun, but it doesn't reach as many people as it used to. So you have to sort of do a mailing list. So yes, go sign my mailing list, and then you'll find out when I'm coming to town.
Yeah. Oh man.
He also made a website for the movie, chriscroftondoc.com.
Did he?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and you can see the trailer there and
unbelievable.
Sign up.
So go crazy on the internet.
Go do it and find the record. I'm your man. It's fucking fantastic.
It's really wonderful.
It's on the streaming sites now, but man, if you can, go buy the vinyl because it's a beautiful.
Yes, please. It's
beautiful
a great
vinyl
record.
release.
I don't think I can make a better record than that. Yeah. Honestly, I'm going to try, but I don't know if I can. So it's really, I'm very proud of it.
And
it's
the live show is fucking killer. So if Chris is coming to your town and doing a show, absolutely run, don't walk. Go see Chris Crofton.
Thanks, Rivers. I'm going to be doing more shows too because I'm not working at this place. That rhymes with Bamazon.
Hey, that was a show on Discovery Channel where they sent a bunch of Alabama guys to find rare wood in the Amazon, and then you'll love this, Chris.
Yeah.
They only did one season, and one of the guys from Bamazon went back to his hometown in Alabama and killed somebody in the middle of the woods, and the reason he was caught is because he was caught on game camera burying the body. So there's just
what a dumbass! You always check for
it's
those.
fucking Alabama in deer season, idiot. What did you grow up there or not? You got to throw it in the river in an unmarked state park. Come on.
I mean, that's a 101.
101
game camera.
It's called federal land, folks.
Yeah.
That's where you dump them. Anyway, Carter, where can people find you on the internet?
Carter_Glasscock on Twitter. No, on Instagram. Just on Instagram.
Don't you look for him on Twitter.
Don't you look for me on Twitter,
Don't look
motherfucker,
for
because
him.
I am there. I didn't take it down, but I haven't contributed ever since Elon took it over.
Hey, I'm giving
I don't know if I
contributed
ever
a lot of money.
I haven't donated in a while.
Contributed to the conversation.
Even in the heyday, I don't think I contributed.
Yeah.
Even when I was posting several times a day.
You can find me on LinkedIn. You can find me on WAG. I can walk your dog.
Oh, nice.
That's what they call that.
Yeah, I call it WAG, dude.
Is there an app called WAG?
It's called WAG, and it's so fucking there's a waiting list for it. Like people just wait on it all day long and go walk someone's dog.
That's so
I found
sad.
terrible.
I found WAG, but it's because I misspelled the Italian app.
Someone told me I should walk dogs for a living.
Ugh.
That's all. That's the ideas.
Yeah.
What ideas you got? Walk. I don't know. Walk dogs.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I should Uber, and they're like, good luck. There's a waiting list that's a year long to Uber.
How about DoorDash? Good luck. There's a waiting list. What
about train robberies?
What about sucking farts out of bus seats? Good luck.
We're all just going to work at the Tesla cafe.
What about cutting off my own legs? Good luck.
That's where you can find me.
You can find me on most forms of social media at Rivers Langley. And if you would like to buy a shirt, you can do so at prowrestlingtees.com/thegoods. prowrestlingtees.com/thegoods pod. We got a brand new design up now based on the 1970s logo for the radio station I worked at back in the day. It's fucking killer. And we've got it available in Auburn colors just in time for football season. Suck it, Carter. Suck it, Bama fans. And hey.
What on earth?
Come on. Best way to support our show. Hey, if you're watching this and not just listening, you are already doing it. It is patreon.com/thegoodspod. Join the Tower of Power, folks. Second best way to support the show. Head to Apple Podcasts, rate, review, and subscribe. Show the attitude of gratitude, because if you do not have the attitude of gratitude, daddy, a guy's going to interrupt your KoRn concert by yanking his cock. The Goods from the Woods was recorded and edited by me, Rivers Langley. You can find our show on Twitter at The Goods Pod. Our theme song was composed by Jonas, the Space Cowboy.
This was a Brain Freeze podcast.